Snow is coming down across West Michigan tonight. Low visibility and dangerous travel are expected to ramp up throughout the evening. We have team coverage tonight for you with the latest on conditions outside, plus how traffic is looking at this hour. But first, let's go to Chief Meteorologist Ellen Baca with the latest on the storm's track. Ellen?
We're watching every part of West Michigan, and every part of West Michigan experiencing pretty fast snowfall rates. This is a view in 9 different locations, visibility varying in each, but a consistent theme, the fact that we have some big flakes that are falling and it's clinging to the trees. It likely is going to start sticking to power lines as well. And through this time frame, we are expecting some gusty winds. At times, winds have already been gusting between 20 to 40 miles per hour. And I think power outage potential is going to increase overnight tonight and through the day on Saturday. Here's Ford Airport. You can see really low visibilities here. The plows are doing their best to clear the way. But when you see snowfall rates like this, it's tricky even for plows to keep up. Right now in Storm Track Live, we have steady snow all across the area for everyone. It's just varying in intensity. At times, we're seeing moderate to heavy snow, and at times just moderate snow. Occasionally, a 1 to 2 inch per hour snow band's likely pivoting through. And if you see what's going on right now in Storm Track Live, you can see we have this dry slot here. We are expecting that to edge in south of Grand Rapids, especially closer to midnight. And then we see the back edge of this system swing in closer to about 3 a.m. So a brief lull is expected for some. The winds will likely settle down for some during that lull as well before it just whips back in. So don't be fooled. It's not the end of the system, rather just a brief break before we get the second batch for Saturday. Visibility already down below a mile. Right now, Grand Rapids at 1/8 of a mile, Kalamazoo, Battle Creek, 3/4 of a mile, Muskegon, Holland, about 1/2 a mile. We see visibilities like this when we have fast snowfall rates. Blake Harms right now live for us outside in Grand Rapids where the snow has really been coming down. Blake, you have numbers as to how much snow has been falling per hour at the airport.
Yeah, that's right, Alan. Thanks to our great friends at the National Weather Service, we're able to quantify just how quickly the snow is coming down. In fact, meteorologist Court Skolton over there at the Weather Service has been measuring every hour and has provided us with these numbers. In the past several hours, we've seen 1 inch plus of snowfall rates. That puts our event total now, as of 6:45, at 5.5 inches, which is pacing a bit above our forecast model guidance. So this has been a very impressive batch of snow. Now, as we head through the rest of this evening, we do expect moderate to heavy snow for the next several hours before a dry slot tries to move into parts of West Michigan. The low passes directly overhead of Grand Rapids, so it remains to be seen whether or not we end up seeing that. Better chance for that is off to the north of seeing precipitation continue through the overnight. Regardless, though, as Ellen mentioned, snow is going to wrap back in, and the winds pick up as well as that low moves off to the northeast. That's when the power outage potential really begins to grow, and we see on and off snow showers through the day on Saturday. Travel remaining tricky at best, thanks to wind speeds that are going to be gusting as high as 40 miles per hour. We see that lull tonight as the low passes overhead, but again, it picks back up, and the difference is tomorrow's snow will be much lighter and fluffier, so we'll see likely some more visibility problems as well as some blowing and drifting. We're looking at 10 to 14 inches of total snowfall. Some spots may see a bit more by the end of the day tomorrow, by late tomorrow evening. We're expecting additional snowfall as we head into the day on Sunday, which could be significant in some spots. So that's what we're going to be watching closely. Ellen brought it up. This has been a concern for us over the last several days. The power outage possibility is very real. Even just standing here, you can hear the snow falling from the branches. It's certainly sticking to the power lines. It's a beautiful scene, but it's not great when you know gusty winds are coming. And even without the winds, the snow may prove to be too much for some tree branches and power lines. So we'll continue to keep close tabs on those power outage numbers as we head through this evening, and you can do so as well on Consumers Outage Map. We'll continue to track the conditions as we head through the rest of this evening, but for now, live in Grand Rapids, Blake Harms, News.
Blake and Ellen, thank you. Road conditions are deteriorating this evening. News 8's Kyle Mitchell and photographer Jeff Blakeman are on the roads right now, giving us a look at current conditions. Kyle?
Emily, we are in Grand Rapids, kind of right near Wyoming area. I think we might have just crossed over into Wyoming. We've seen conditions deteriorate. It looks like a car here, a little fender bender at Burton and 131. Yeah, it looks like a minivan off the side of the road. The driver's out checking out the damage there. Just starting to see more of that really within the past few minutes here. We saw a few cars sliding around not too long ago, but that snowfall really has picked up, as Blake was saying. we're definitely seeing a big change out here. And it's been a challenge for the plow crews to keep up. We've seen them out and hitting those main roads, especially as often as they can. But when you're getting, in some spots over an inch an hour, it's really hard for them to keep up. Traffic is moving, but it's still very slow. It's definitely not ideal to be out here if you don't have to be out here. But we will keep updating you on conditions throughout the night.